Hello, I wanted to show some, I think I'm going to do a series where I show like what's in my boxes that I have in storage for myself, and also I like sharing. Show and tell is fun. So I got a box here that says books. Starting out strong. Star Trek! It's a model of the next gen ship. So it also has the Galileo, and I was very fortunate to get this. It's really cool. Hasn't been used. Let me start from the beginning. Ooh, ah. This getaway, I'm doing this. Okay. It's Picard, Jean-Luc Picard, aka the cutest of the Borg. We don't talk about that though. Ah, so cool. The pictures are like high school photos. I love it. Since when does Beverly have her hair like that? I should curl my hair like that. Freaking the furniture, oh, so good. And then here's sort of the model you can build that's in it, and it's like the paper is different. And this is inside of that, the other side. It's so sick, dude. And then I'll just skip these in between pages. And then there's that. So cool. And then page, the saucer section, and more. There's the Galileo. And then I said the main. It says, I'm going to read a little bit of it. Technical manual forward to efficiently and effectively fulfill our duties. It is essential you are completely familiar with the following equipment. This may be hard for many of you, but it is essential that you persevere. Should anything prove particularly difficult, please do not hesitate to approach either me, Lieutenant Commander Data, or Lieutenant Worf for further assistance. Riker W. Commander and Executive Officer. The main bridge. I know words. So the computer. The ship's computer contains in its memory banks the entire sum of recorded human knowledge. Anything from this gargantuan library can be retrieved and displayed almost instantaneously by access through any console. You can ask a specific question, such as who was the first man in space, or you can simply ask the computer, tell me about Roman times, to which the computer will pleasantly answer, yes sir. Political, military, or psychological history. Most of the memory banks are available to all crew. However, there are some classified material. The computer has a sophisticated voice recognition system, which will instantly reveal if you are cleared to access classified files. If not, you will politely be advised, I'm sorry, you're not cleared for that information. The computer will also locate any member of the crew simply by asking it to find or locate whomever you want to speak to or meet. If simply you want conversational company, the computer can provide endless hours of intelligent and stimulating conversation. To sum up, it's no exaggeration to say that, broadly speaking, the computer is the Enterprise. The main bridge. The Enterprise is highly automated. In contrast to the earlier ship of the same name, There is less emphasis on the mechanics of navigating the ship. And then more stuff. But I'm gonna stop because I'm getting tired of reading. It's a little hard for me to read. But so cool, so cool. And then tricorder picture. Talks about communications, food slots, impulse power and measurements, saucer section, sensors, shields, tricorders, and then that part of the ship that's like at the bottom bit. I don't know how to explain that any better. This section. So there's that warp drive. It talks about transporters, the shuttle, phasers, photon torpedoes, the Federation, a brief history, the 3 services, commands, sciences, engineering, and support services, and then the uniform, and then doesn't have the scan though. Romulan and Klingons. It talks about aliens. And there's the pages. Let's see. I'm very lucky I got this. And then these pictures are great. Okay. Here's Loxana. This is freaking amazing. And then it shows you how to make the shuttle and the Enterprise. It's so cool. So that's one of the books that are in there. One of the many books. I love books. You know, it's hard to read. I love them. This is a invitation to holistic health. I took a holistic health course. If you do a job doing that, I'm still trying. But I have my book for it. And then it has a lot of really good information anyways. But yeah. Okay. And then I got this. It's so cute. Kids book. The illustrator Brittany Lee was there when I got it, and she's so into it. I'm like, oh, this is my favorite style of art of Ariel so far. It's just so cutesy. And then let's see the pictures. Like, look at her little face, the cheeks, and like the little. Oh, look at her eyes. Come on, how's that not the cutest? I should do another video just reading this. It's so cute. So I'll just go through it quickly. Like, oh, and her little surprise face. She's so cool. And then she's surprised again. The line, her hair. She looks so cute in the dark. And that's cool. Oh, she did her hair there too. She looks like old timey painting. And then they put her hair up, and then she's with her sisters. Her sisters are so cute. And then they're trying to help her with stuff. And then her dad's like, no. Her dad's an ass. And then, well, eel. Eels are really delicious. So, just saying. And then that iconic shot. She's so cute. I love like she has this little necklace. She's like, oh, the necklace is so cool. That's how I feel about this book. Oh, so cute. I just knew it. Yeah. And she started collecting human things. There might be some parallels here. I also like to collect. Alright, next. Batman. This cover. It just looks so cool. And it's like, for the video game, it's a, what's the word again? A manual to get through the game. Or for Arkham City. I'm like gonna flip real fast, just like random stuff, but it's so cool. I like all the levels and like different characters, but my favorite was the cover for sure. And then it also came with it was at GameStop, and it came with I think they call it lithographs. And oh, there we go. There it is. I'll show you those too as they pop out. Cause like, yeah. And I'm also just holding the book. Yeah. So there's that. Okay, there's more lithographs. I forgot them all. But the last one that popped out is the Riddler, yes, because that's like, he's the main guy in this. Oh yeah, okay. And then this is really cool too. It like folds out the poster. And there's like sexy lady. And then this way, this might be harder to show. The Harlequin. Oh yeah, that's working out. Cool. Good job. Okay. It's so cool. And it was very useful. And I'm glad. It's kind of hard for me to keep things nice sometimes, but this one, I did very well with it. The only thing that happened was a little mark in an eye. It's like something got, but as you like really look, but look how pretty it is, and the shadowing and the black and white, and just like, it's so yummy. Now the lithographs. I'm glad I left them in there. Okay. Freaking see this style? This is so cool. Okay. And this one. Oh, look at the smoke. The smoke even looks like, I don't know if it's focusing. There you go. Kind of. It's so cool. The Joker. Like, look at that green. Harley Quinn. Cool. There you go. The baddies. The baddies. No, it wasn't really bad or good, but I digress. That's another topic. This really cool book I found, I have yet to utilize it correctly, but it's basically a bunch of places for science fiction, horror, fantasy locations that had filming on them between the years of 1919 and 1955. So like old school, and like places like the Griffith Observatory, which I've been to some of these places already, but like I want to like go to some of these in search of the actual location. And some of them I've visited, and I just need to like visit the ones I haven't. Because I've been in the general area of a few of them already. But yeah, so that's really cool. And then more Star Trek Into Darkness. I started reading it. It's hard. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. Try the audiobook. That's been good for me. If I do the audiobook with it, then it helps a lot. Alice in Wonderland Origami is freaking cool. Look at the style of this. This still, I have the 2 new lines too. I'm gonna take this with me right now. I'm gonna start today. People always think I'm Alice instead of Alex, so I kind of like, I don't mind that name, getting mixed up with that name, so, but yeah. This is a heavy book for origami. Ooh, peaches. It's pretty sick, the style. Pretty cool, pretty cool. There's all the papers and such. She looks so cute. And then I have this. Yes, this was a fun find. This is Ralph Baer, and he invented the first video game console. So it's like a kid's biography book about that. So it's pretty cool to read. And let's see if I can. I didn't think this through with showing the pages, but basically how you make like pom. I know how to say words. Little history during the time like he was alive. Engineering. Moving up, all the stuff he learned. The rise of television. I guess it's just generally what's happening during the time while he's like figuring out, and then he starts sketching ideas and stuff. How the game consoles might work. He was making a prototype, so there's a picture of the prototype, which is pretty cool. It's like halfway, it's just like filled up. That's how it is. Light gun. I'll read this part. Innovating. Baer had a lot of ideas. He wanted to make games even more fun. He bought a cheap plastic gun. He put a sensor inside it. He could sense light from the TV screen. The light gun could shoot at the screen. Players could hit a target. Baer's bosses liked the brown box. It was time to sell Baer's invention. That's cool. Success. But yeah. Came up with different games. The Odyssey was another game that I talk about here. Simon Says. Maniac in later life. And him with a cool TV. It's very cool. The Odyssey was the start of something big. Other companies began making video games. New technology helped. Powerful computer chips were designed. Soon games could be faster, brighter, and more complex. So cool. And then funny Finnish pursuits. It was in a free little library, and I just really like the art style. Thought it was funky and fresh. So it has a bunch of different events that they do. Finnish people. Which is cool for art style for it. Let me see this. This is. I'll read this one. At competition's end, contestants gather in the waiting area. All size fish caught or by law are weighted. The winner is the contestant with the heaviest catch. Excuse me. In the event of the tie, the number of fish determines it. If this is identical, lots are drawn to choose a winner. Summer fishing holes, a superb demonstration of how genuine love of the sport is not extinguished even by the seasons and the weather, even if the fishery stories that are part of the Finnish fishing tradition. There is no need to make do with recounting last year's jigging tales about the ones that got away. Now one can exaggerate the fresh stories from the current summer. Let's see if there's any more cool pictures. But yeah, I don't know. I might get rid of this one. There's like, it's hard because it's like, I don't want to, but I'm sure somebody would really enjoy this a lot more than me. So, it's so sick. I mean, I appreciate it too, you know. Oh my god, that's so cool. So, it's Nippus Toy Cars for Big Kids. It's a racing with toy cars for adults. So cool. It's topless jogging. It's not really topless. Look at that guy. You should put on a bra. Pod steel playing. A fortune at your fingertips. That looks cool. See? Oh, this is cool. Grilling. His feet. And the fishy. Water fishing hole. They do a lot of fishing. See, this is like trippy. I don't know. I really like it. And we keep it in and out. See, I hate this like go back and forthness of it all. Of it all. Just need to like go forward, decide, get it. Boot throwing. I'll throw the book in celebration, not like I'm mad at it or anything. Finger wrestling. Yep, that's good. Oh yeah, this is the one on the cover. Swamp football. There you go. Great pastime. Weather forecasting. Oh, that's cute. And this book is in such good condition too. I don't even know, bro. Oh. Well, no matter what, I'm glad I'm showing it on here. What? And that guy in the background, he's like, man. He's like, it's so small. You can't even see it on the camera. I'll do it for you. Deep snow football. Yeah, let's make football super hard. Let's put it in a swamp and then let's put it in the snow. Like the really soft snow. Hay moving. Cool, cool, cool. There's like a whole group of people. woman's collar, all wasp pails. Whoa. I guess those are the artist author and stuff. I didn't get to every page, and that's okay. But that's cool. And then drums for dummies. I've been doing drums for a very long time. We've gotten pretty far. Done taiko drumming, and then on a setup, and then also just a snare. So yeah, I just wish I was. I'm not gonna wish for anything. I'm happy. I've been doing a lot with the drums. And then this one's funny. The guy who did The Simpsons. There's like these comic books. This one I found, and like it's basically making fun of like working and stuff, and then how to get like one of them's like, I'll read some of the chapters that it says. Up and Atom. How to face your first job. What kind of work do you really want to do for the rest of your life? Secret to success. The 9 types of bosses. The 81 types of employees. Here's the employees page. Let me pause it to enjoy that. Like just how creative how bad is your job? How to go along with all the jerks at your crummy job? So you got yourself fired. How to get a raise? The game of work. How to tell everyone off? Go into your business for yourself. Be completely fulfilled and starve to death. How to kill 8 hours a day and still keep your job. Oh, Tofu Hut. Like an advert. I'm like, ugh, poor guy. This is like a lot of creative stuff, being so frustrated. So I mean, that's good at least. I'm just like, oh, I can feel the pain in these drawings. So you want to be an unrecognized genius. Oh, fun. Annoying street lunatic. The drawing. Oh, my foot's falling asleep. Oh no. One of the blurbs on the back of it, it's from Nicole Hollander. It says, "Work is hell is the Karma Sutra of employment." That's silly. I love it. Weenie Bar. I'm probably going way too fast. Well, it is what it is. Let me see. This is it's just chock full of like a lot of stuff in here. He's like very detailed. Like it's a lot of little tidbits. Parents' Guide to Teenage Crime and Punishment. There's the guilty parties, and this is the teenage chart. I'm gonna go to the back of it again. It says, note, actual book looks exactly like this, only much bigger. And that's the front of the book, so. So good. Okay, The Road to Manhood. Okay, here we go. I'll read it, but here's the little pictures so you can look first. Okay. First safety pin, jab during diaper change. First weaning. This is the mom with their arms crossed over her chest. No. Goo. Says the baby. First step. And then first ball. First peek of teacher's dress while lying on the floor during nap time in nursery school. First lecture that is not a toy. I swear to God I didn't do it. She did. First lie told to escape punishment. And then the kid says, there was this lady and she had the little dog and the little dog's name was Freesia. And then it says underneath, first dirty joke heard. And then one little kid's like, oh, and so the little dog jumped out the window and then the lady ran down the street after him yelling, free show, free show. I get it. It's just them telling each other. And then first profanity overheard by parents, and then first victimization by bigger older kid, first victimization of smaller younger kid, first 10,000 hours of watching TV, first realization that girls might not be the enemy, first realization that everything you've been taught is a lie, first compulsive stuff, first time drunk, first car accident, first furtive experience, first X transmitted disease, first marriage, first divorce, first tax audit, first realization you might not write the great American novel before you're 30, first realization you must be a man because you're not a kid anymore. Oh. Dang, that's a real summary. I'll just let this here. You pause it if you need to. You will. If you will. If you won't, you won't. Video Hut. This is really cool. A lot of stuff in here. And the road to womanhood. Oh, now I need to read this one. This is I blame myself. Oh, jeez. It's heavy, bro. Okay. So consultation by, and then he consulted with 5 other women, so it has their name at the beginning. Okay. First pixie cut. First time crossing the street without holding mom's hand. First Barbie. First major Barbie accessories, such as Barbie's dream kitchen. First time putting on mom's clothes. First mastery of jump rope. First look at Playboy. First time you put Ken on top of Barbie. First time playing doctor. First explanation of facts of life. First Valentine. First slumber party. First change from anklets to stockings. First cigarette. First training bra. First pubic hair. First cup bra. First major sassing back. First ear piercing. First shoplifting. First date. First base. First French kiss. Second base. Over and under blouse. First time you come back home drunk or high. Hi, you folks. This is a base. Third base. Digital stuff going all the way, and then it just has it all. First time mom finds birth control. First job. Welcome to the Beanie Bar. Beanie Bar. Beanie Bar. I take your order. First time you're not asked for ID in bar. First abortion. First marriage or divorce. First realization you might write not write the great American novel by the time you're 30. First gray hair. First time called ma'am. Anything else, ma'am? So that's that. And then this one is the history of science and religion in Western tradition. This is the encyclopedia. I have the other ones, but it looks like I might have put them apart. I know the library was getting rid of them, and I just grabbed whatever I think. Logical positive. Positive. Oh no. My brain can't brain anymore after all that. That's okay. Language took many forms. But pretty cool. And then I got this slipcover from somewhere. But it's on top of the book, which is Cursed. So that's another book that I have. I can't remember saying that. This one, I literally just took this because it's just really cool. The lettering and the coloring, I think it's like 90s. It was in a free library. And then ending with Star Trek 2, huh? Picard. The Last Best Hope. Thanks for listening. Bye.